service to the world as an MI6 agent by giving him the Royal Medal for Gallantry and Distinguished Service. Obviously, we've invited him here today, or should I say them here today. Coming in hot from your right-hand side, here they come, the real deal, Bond, James Bond!
How many Bonds did you invite?
I saw 5 of them in that boat, but I'm not sure. I thought only one. I just sent an email to jamesbond@mi6.co.uk.
My goodness, Q. For a brilliant mind like yours, you do some stupid things. Obviously, all James Bonds have used that same email address. They probably all got an invite. And Bond never shows up alone for a party. They all probably brought their Bond girls with them.
It appears you are correct, Your Grace. They've all gathered behind you. Look!
불타오르네.
Your Grace, what are you doing? Why did you leave your throne?
Oh, Q. Looking at all these lovely ladies, I just couldn't resist. I'm going to join them on the water.
All rise.
Now watch, as our queen and her 12 loyal Bond girls hit the water.
I'm gonna wake up, yes and no. I'm gonna kiss some part of. I'm gonna keep this secret. I'm gonna close my body now. Yes, die another day. Yes, die another day. Yes, die another day. Yes, die another day. So die another day. 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 Sigmund Freud. Analyze this. Analyze this. Analyze this. I'm gonna break the cycle. I'm gonna shake up the system. I'm gonna destroy my ego. I'm gonna close my body now. I think I'll find another way. So much more to know. I guess I'll die another day. It's not my time to go. For every sin I'll have to pay. I've come to work, I've come to play. I think I'll find another way. It's not my time to go. I'm gonna avoid the cliche. I'm gonna suspend my senses. I'm gonna delay my pleasure. I'm gonna close my body now. Yes, die another day. Yes, die another day. Yes, die another day. Yes, die another day. I think I'll find another way. So much
They're smiling, they're waving. Let's wave back and give them applause as we bring in our Bond girl ballet line.
not my time to go.
fantastic. It was great to ski with these beautiful ladies. They made me feel young again. But Q, all these Bond girls, and especially the 007s, still give me one big question.
And what might that question be, Your Grace?
The reason for this royal banquet is to honor James Bond for his services. I meant to give him a United Kingdom's medal for gallantry and distinguished service. But who out of all these fine agents should be granted this great honor?
Hey! Hey! I'm the real James Bond because I'm charming and good looking. I think I deserve the honor.
Wait a minute. I'm the real Bond. I should receive it. I'm the most vital and youngest.
All right, you two. Why don't you show me who should be honored at the banquet?
Okay.
It's getting dangerous out there. Looks like our yellow boat's already taking in water. I hope these guys don't sink it like they did yesterday.
I am the oldest and most experienced 007. This is what I can do with my boat.
Isn't it interesting how these special agents keep on bragging about their boats? While all this time, it was me who invented all the cool tricks they can do with them. I believe that my inventions have saved James' life multiple times. In fact, I don't think he could ever live without them.
I'm not so sure about that, Q. When one of my servants went through their lockers to clean up their mess, this is what they found. According to me, he would have never survived without all of his Bond girls.
We are stars, we are one. We light up the night like a black sun. We all shine, we are chrome, and we are shimmering. Turn on, turn on. Play it loud, we don't care. And it's like there's nobody there.
Meanwhile, coming in from your left-hand side are Bonds and their Bond girl doubles.
Turn on, turn on. We are stars, we are one. We light up the night like a black sun. We all shine, we are chrome, and we are shimmering. Come on, y'all.
Let's give him one more round of applause. Our Bonds and their Bond Girl doubles.
I could have given you the world.
The world is not enough.
Foolish sentiment.
Family motto.
Oh, how reckless of me. I made you all wet.
Yeah, but my martini is still dry.
James, what were you thinking? Why were you so rude to her? Dumping her in the water just like that, right in the middle of the act.
Sure, Q, but you know me. No movie, no girl. Another act, another girl.
I can hardly believe this guy. Right in the middle of the act, he decides to dump her in the water. Oh, if only I were a special agent. And if only I got the girls he gets. But hey, I guess I'm just this nerdy technician.
Hi, I'm Plenty.
But of course you are.
Plenty too.
Named after your father, perhaps.
Ladies and gentlemen, talking about heartbreakers. On the main dock are two jumping agents, Roger and Pierce. And it looks like they're in a hurry to showcase some of their skills. Let's give it up for our two jumping agents as they make their way in towards the ramp with a double gainer.
We raise our flags and put our pride on our back. We feeling like a champion when we shine our light. We got the power, make the nation correct. One life, live it up.
Roger and Pierce, the audience once more.
Live it up 'cause you got one life. One life, live it up 'cause you don't get it twice. One life, live it up 'cause you don't get it twice.
Coming in for their second time, two skis over the round with a double flip.
One you, lights high, 1,000 roadblocks, one shot, one truth, no fears, one flag. Oh yeah, we've been waiting for this. Oh yeah, we are.
You've seen one, you've seen two. Gentlemen, can we get a third? Can we get a third? Yes, we can, Ada. Gator flip. Come on, Bonds. They fixed the ramp since yesterday. I think it's time to call in our jumping agents. It looks like I need to make some modifications on one of those jump skis, don't you think? But Bond wouldn't be Bond if he wasn't back up on his feet in no time, bringing them in. Our two jumping agents, Roger Moore and Pierce Brosnan. But gentlemen, I think you understood things wrong. I wanted you to work together with your Bond girls because you dumped them in the water after that beautiful doubles act. But now you're working together. You're each other's competitors for the Royal Medal at tonight's banquet. You surely can't be working together. But I can give you a chance to each showcase your skills separately. Follow follow me to my Q lab. Look, this is one of the latest inventions I've been working on. I call it the Air Launcher 2018. How about the two of you pick up one of these and show us what you can do with them? Standing here in my Q lab. Now I remember. Back in the 90s I invented this laser gun. Here it is. I call it the Bond Lover. Once you get hit by it, you fall in love with James Bond. Except James never had any problems getting a lovely girl. So I've never actually tried the gun before. I wonder. Well, that seemed to have worked great. And once again, one of my inventions worked. It appears James owes me another chubby. Delicious. Now let's take a look as our 10 conventional doubles couples take on the water.
Somebody told you, come on, let us get away from here. I got what you need, a brush for your teeth and a little bit of Zayners, yeah. Whenever you feel alone, I'll be there, but you're never ever by my side. 'Cause every time I see
That's right, let's clap those hands, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring them around for a second spin.
I wanna be like her, but believe me, I don't see them girls. Hey yo, and I think it's just because I'm so in love, so when I dream, don't wake me up. Sometimes I only dream of you. Tell me what do I have to do that you belong to me? And I will do anything for you. 'Cause you got what I need, baby, come with me. Yeah, my feelings all alone, don't know what to do. No matter where I go, I just think of you. But all I really wanna know is how to make you mine. Baby, let me know if you're alive. Every day, not a state, I'm away and I'm playing you, but I got a problem, girl. 'Cause they don't love me, but I'm on knees, same all around the world. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know, baby girl, that you exist. 'Cause if not, I'm a the fool like ludicrous. 'Cause baby, you're the only one for me. Come and let me be your company. Hey yo, and I think it's just because I'm so in love, so when I dream, don't wake me up. Sometimes I only dream of you. Tell me what do I have to do that you belong to me? I will do anything for you. 'Cause you got what I need, baby, come with me.
Don't stop clapping, you've done a great job so far. Keep on going.
Don't know what to do. No matter where I go, I just think of you. But all I really wanna know is how to make you mine. Baby, let me know if you're alive. Every day, not a state, I'm away and I'm playing you, but I got a problem, girl. 'Cause they don't love me, but I'm on knees, same all around the world. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know, baby girl, that you exist. 'Cause if not, I'm a
Gentlemen as these guys are, our bonds bring their ladies safely back to shore.
You're the only one for me. Let me be your company. Hey, yo.
Honey Rider, what are you doing?
I want some action tonight. Let's see how much love for me this laser gun can generate.
No, 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 Honey Rider! My gun was only supposed to be used on girls! This gun makes a woman fall in love with James Bond! I have absolutely no idea what's about to happen next.
Huh? What is this?
Hey guys! Wait guys! Don't run!
My goodness! It appears my Bond Lover works on men as well. Daniel Craig's fallen in love with the other 007s. I'm so sorry, ladies. It appears once more you've been let down by our special agents. Well, that was unexpected. And I think it's safe to say that Daniel Craig isn't concentrated on winning the Royal Medal at tonight's big banquet anymore. That's too bad. I really like that guy. Where's my Daniel Craig? Oh, coming in from your left, it appears Roger figured out how to use my latest invention, the Air Launcher 2018.
I keep my hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl isn't me.
Swiftly followed by our lovely dancer Yasmin on a trick ski.
I've been feeling it since 1966. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks.
Doing some nice back rolls. Give it up for our sky skier, Arne.
Feel it still. Gotta love a mouth to feed. Leave it with the babies till the mama call the grave digger.
There he goes again.
Gone with the falling leaves. Am I coming
It appears my Air Launcher 2018 is not so perfect after all.
I've been feeling it since 1966. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks.
Our lovely Yasmin again, with some very nice side slides. There's Arne with a back roll. And another. Good job, Special Agent.
It's time to give a little to the kids in the middle. Oh, until it falls, won't bother me.
If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for your son. I got 99 problems and ain't one.
I'm Bond. James Bond.
Ah, Bond. Good morning. Were you able to shake off Daniel Craig?
Of course, without any problem.
I see, but if you managed to lose Craig, then where did your precious Bond girl go?
I don't know. Who cares? There's plenty of girls out there who would love to spend one act with me.
Oh, really? Well, let's just see then if you can put your money where your mouth is, shall we?
Look, Q, I'm just gonna take a seat here and you'll see. I'm a true chick magnet. Girls will simply show up.
Alright, let's do that then. You sit there, and I'll even bring you a martini. Let's see whether girls will simply show up to you.
Hey, James! Look at me!
You've got to be kidding me!
They are all I need to please me. They can stimulate and tease me. They won't leave in the night. I've no fear that they might desert me. Diamonds are forever. Diamonds are forever, forever. Diamonds are forever, forever, forever. Diamonds are forever.
Shaken, not stirred. Here they come, our third line of swivelers.
Hold one up and then caress it.
Like I said, the water's rough out there. Maybe it's shaken and stirred for them. But let's give them a round of applause anyway, shall we?
Nothing hides in the heart.
But Timothy, how about we play a little game of blind date with some of these ladies we're seeing on the water right now?
Sure, Q.
give it up for our 360 Swivelers! Now whom should I choose? I love the smile on her face, and I think James is gonna love it too. Young lady, go and get ready backstage for our blind date game. Next out of the water, our 180 Swivelers! They're not making it any easier on me, but I think James is gonna love you most. Go and get ready backstage for the blind date game. Star Swivelers! Ladies, if I were James, I'd take the both of you, but I think he's gonna like your knee brace much better. So please, go and get ready for the blind date game. There you are. So Timothy, you say you get plenty of girls, but I think it's time to choose the true love of your life. Are you
I'm
ready?
ready, Q. Bring 'em on.
Welcome, ladies! Today is the big day. You will be chosen by Timothy Dalton himself as his one true Bond girl. You will get one chance, but one chance only, to prove to him that you are the one for him. Are you ready? Let's start by introducing yourselves.
My name is Pussy Galmore, and it's been my dream to go on a date with a real James Bond.
Hello, I'm Octopussy, and I'm looking forward to having some action with a James Bond in the near future.
I'm Ursula, and I'd love to finally spend some time with you.
My mother's name is Ursula, too.
That's weird. But, Timothy, what do you think of our three ladies so far?
Sounds very promising. Quite interesting the third candidate's name is Ursula. Like I said, that is also my mother's name. It reminds me of her weird green hat she is always wearing.
Well, that's an interesting fact. But alright then, let's get started. Timothy, you get to ask each of our ladies one question. They will answer it, and afterwards you get to decide who you'd like to take home with you. Understood?
Very well. Pussy Galmore, I like eating French fries. Is there a place you can think of where you'd like to take me?
Of course, James. I very much like French fries too. But let's not go to McDonald's, but to my own house, because you have to know, I have a real nice fryer. And my mother always told me to keep it clean, which I do, not like some other people here. And you know what? I don't just like some fries. I also like some meat with it. Maybe you can bring some meat that day, if you know what I mean.
Whoa, I think I know what you mean. Octopussy, as you may know, I have to keep in touch with some wealthy people, and most of them like to play golf. Would you like to go play golf with me sometime?
That's perfect. I love golf. But before I start, I like to check out all my gear. Make sure my club is nice and shiny. And I'm old school. I prefer playing with a woody, if you know what I mean.
Man, oh man, yes I do. I understand. Golf has never been this interesting before. Ursula, so you like staying at home. So tell me, what would you like to do with me if we got to spend one day at your house?
Well, Timothy, the house needs its annual real big cleanup. I'd like to start in the bathroom. It's been a while since we've been up there, and I suggest we get the room soapy wet, because you know how it is, if you really want to get to every corner of the room. From there, we move on to the living room. Many things there need a good scrubbing. Oh, and we can surely not forget to dust off the couch. And Timothy, I know it would have been a long day for you, but if you have it in you, I'd like to finish with the bedroom. So, what do you think?
My goodness. Ursula, where do you get the energy? A whole day of hard labor, if you know what I mean. Easy choice for me. Ursula, you are the one. You're the woman I want to spend my day with.
Are you entirely sure, Timothy?
Absolutely, no doubt about it.
All right then, I guess we have a winner. Stand up and meet each other.
Of success.
Mother, what on earth are you doing here? I thought...
I'm thinking you are going home with me. Like I told you, the house needs a big cleanup.
I tried to warn him though.
Takes all.
I guess we won't be seeing much of Timothy anymore.
And he strikes.
The poor guy wanted to date his own mother. Where's my Timothy? Here he is. There's no medal for you tonight. And who's that on our main dock on your left-hand side? Is that another Bond? Trying to impress more Bond girls? I wonder what this guy's got in store for us, because he's got no skis on. It's the front flyer! There's no stopping our Bonds now, making his way in from the right, heading towards the kicker. On ski. On 2 skis. Are you telling me, Bond, are you getting cold feet? Maybe he needs a little encouragement. Let's cheer him on. Let's see whether our Bond's brave enough to make it all the way over that kicker. Coming in with a very, very, very spectacular flip. I wonder what's next. Coming in from the right. Yet another Bond? Who's he trying to impress? He's trying to impress all of you, ladies and gentlemen. So let's give it up as he goes over the kicker with the 2-ski gainer. Oh, it's a secure line. I have to take this. Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
Q, please. How are all the preparations going? Did you already find out who I will be granting the United Kingdom's Medal for Gallantry and Distinguished Service?
Well, Your Highness, we've seen quite an impressive display so far. We've seen barefooting Bonds, we've seen jumping Bonds.
Q, are you all right? I think I heard something. Hello? Q? My goodness! Q, hang on. I'm on my way with help.
Is that, on your right, a whole bunch of girls skiing backward?
In your eyes, I'm alive. Inside your beautiful something.
Oh God, that hurt.
In your eyes, I know
And was that on our main dock? More girls? What are they up to?
Machine when I do it. I'll be catching fire, gasoline when I do it. Just cause you're packing, look down south. That don't mean I'm never gonna take it live now, baby. You're the man, but I got the power. You make great.
They're dancing?
I make it.
And that boat making his way in from behind the backdrop. It looks like it's going to hot pick all those ladies from the main dock.
Come with me now. Come with me now. Come with me now. Come this world. I've wasted time, I've wasted breath. I think I've thought myself to death. I was born without this fear. Now only this seems clear. I need to move, I need to fight. I need to lose myself tonight. Go with me now. I'm gonna take you down. Go with me now. I'm gonna show you how. I think with my heart and I move with my head. I open my mouth and it's something I've read. I stood at the store before I'm told. But a part of me knows that I'm growing too old. Confused what I thought with something I felt. Confused what I feel with something that's real. I tried to sell my soul last night. Funny, you wouldn't even take a bite. Far away, I heard him say, come with me now. Don't delay. Him say, come with me now. Far away, I heard him say, come with me now. Don't delay. I heard him say, come with me now. Go with me now. I'm gonna take you down. Go with me now. I'm gonna show you how.
Six. Squish. Cicero. Lip shits. Pop. Six. Squish. Cicero. Lip shits. Pop. Six. Squish. Cicero. Lip shits. Pop. Six. Squish. Cicero. Lip shits. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. The dirty bum, bum, bum. The dirty bum, bum, bum. They had it coming, 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 they had it coming. As if they knew, as if they knew, as if they knew, as if they knew. Could you tell us that we were wrong? He had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming. He only had to say, if you'd have been there, if you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Q, are you alright?
I'm not sure, Your Highness. Did I just imagine you and a bunch of other girls dancing and skiing before me on one ski?
Well, you're not mistaken. We did ski on one ski and danced. Did you like it?
Oh, yes, Your Highness, I did. Well, I guess I'm all right then. This was all real, huh? But tell me, is it hard to ski on one ski?
It's quite all right. Why are you asking? And by the way, get out of my throne, young man.
Oh, I apologize, Your Highness, but I'm still wondering about the one ski, though. Do you think James Bond could make it on one? Because I haven't seen him up on one before. Do you think he could make it on one? Do you?
You want to see us on one ski? No problem.
And
Watch
there it
this.
is, making their way in from your right, over the ramp, with a one ski front flip. By the way, while our jumping bonds are out there in the water, let's give a big round of applause for our boat driver skills. What a great way of keeping those two skiers dry from their neck up. spinning and all on one ski. That was very impressive, jumping agents. I wonder what the other Bonds would think about that. Oh look, it's Sean Connery chasing a villain all by himself. The bad guy accelerates, but Sean's staying right on his heels as they go all the way around that boat. Come on, 007! You almost got him!
Exactly. He almost has them. Boat driver, give us a lift. We will show you how to capture these guys.
It looks like our chasing Bond, Sean Connery's called in reinforcements from our two jumping agents, Roger Moore and Pierce Brosnan, on the main dock. And so our chase continues as three Bonds chase one villain as once more they go all the way around that boat. Come on, Bonds, pick them up. Give them one more chance. It's not only windy for the skiers, but for my Q-Lab as well. Special agents, you've definitely shown us the strength of our agency. I'm sure our Queen would be very proud. It is, however, very unfortunate to have lost yet another James Bond, this time our oldest and dearest, Sean Connery.
Wow, that was intense. But Q, we are getting close to my final banquet, and I'd love to see the final rehearsal. I don't want any surprises during this special night. Could you take care of it?
It would be my honor, Your Grace. Ladies and gentlemen, as our ghost Connery is walking away, focus your attention towards our main dock. We have 12 skiers lined up for you today. They are going to take off in formation. As you can see, it's not one, not two, but three prefab pyramids. And they're off. Well done, Bonds and Bond girls. But that's not enough. I want to see those three pyramids transform into one. Would you like to see that, everyone? There you have it, making their way and right before your eyes. A Belgian 3-tier double top Bond pyramid. rehearsal's not over yet. It's not over until that pyramid's been dismantled and brought safely back to shore. Come on, give it up. Clap your hands to the beat. Let's cheer those skiers on, shall we? Here they come. Give them your biggest, warmest round of applause. This rehearsal was fantastic. Thank you so much for your efforts. But, Your Highness, that wasn't everything. In the meantime, I managed to call up a few acquaintances and managed to arrange yet another act for tonight's royal banquet. I managed to arrange some phenomenal dancers and a synchronized aerial act. I think first up during our rehearsal, we should bring them in from your left-hand side. Here they come, our synchronized aerial acts, Arne and Jill on the sky ski.
We wanna stay.
Swiftly followed by our beautiful dancers, her sisters, Margot and Yasmin on the trick ski.
We run away. We won't hurry back again. The journey is the end. I love this very moment.
They're tricking, they're turning, they're having fun. Are you having fun?
We can't win, but we're dumb enough to try. The going there's no maybe. That's what they call us crazy. And we'll say if anybody asks us, where you gonna go? We're off to see the world. We don't need to go. Where you gonna go? We're off to see the world. We don't need to go.
Look at that, cheer them on.
We never need to know. Seeking boundaries.
Is anyone out back there in the beer tent already? The drunks can't even hear me.
Don't let good things pass us by. The time we're gone will be the best time of our life. I love this very moment. We're speeding up, not slowing.
Look at that, with some nice back rolls for you.
We're dumb enough to try. The going there's no maybe. That's what they call us crazy. And we'll say if anybody asks us, where you gonna
Maybe, Your Highness, we should start rehearsing for tonight's big night as well. Maybe in a few minutes, if we get a chance, we should do a little dance as well. Meanwhile, let's bring in our sky skiers.
So go tell them we won't stop. We know they can't change us. We're gonna go way off the map to get ourselves back on the track. Go tell them we won't stop. We know they can't change us. No need to worry so much. We do whatever we want.
Come on, Barnes! Out of the water? That's not a toy! Put that down and tell me, how do you like the Air Launcher 2018?
It's amazing. I got some good air on that thing. Can't say that about everyone.
Gentlemen, you're not making it any easier on Mr. Q here. You do realize that we can only honor one of you with the United Kingdom's Medal for Gallantry and Distinguished Service. How do you propose we decide who should be given this incredible honor?
Your Grace, may I propose a solution? What do you say, gentlemen and ladies, for one final deciding competition between our two remaining agents? I think they should each be given one more chance to showcase their skills separately, don't you think?
I think that's a great idea. Who would like to start?
More. Age before beauty. I suggest you start.
Very funny, Brosnan. But alright, I'll go first.
Q, while we are waiting on the old man, what kind of fun stuff do you have in here, in your Q quarter?
Well, let's go down there and have a look, shall we? It's gotten pretty messy with the wind, but... No, not that! Come on! That's not one of my inventions, and by the way, you already have more than enough of those. No, look! This is the latest pistol I made. Super high-tech, very lightweight, and the bullets reach up to double the speed as a normal pistol does. Yeah, double!
Cool. I'll keep that. You never know.
No, you do that.
Some of your old stuff.
Old stuff? You're talking about me again, rookie? Watch this. I'm ready to go.
Stop! No, that's my chubby, come on! Let's stop snooping around my lab, young man. There's still some very experimental things in there. No, not that one! That's my bazooka! Be careful with that, it's loaded! Roger, no! It's still very sensitive! Roger, don't touch... that. I think you killed him.
Right. Well, did you know Roger's middle name?
No?
Exactly. Roger no more.
Congratulations, Mr. Brosnan. It appears you are the only 007 agent standing. I welcome you and everyone present to my royal banquet. With no further ado, I declare the festivities to be opened.
Dear James Bond, it is Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth II's great honor to give you here today this Royal Medal for Gallantry and Distinguished Service. Throughout many years and many missions, you have proven your strength and worthiness to our great nation of Great Britain. Ever ready, always have the people of Great Britain and the entire Commonwealth been able to count on you. So with no further ado, Our Majesty the Queen would like to grant you the medal. And maybe, while we await our biggest act for tonight's royal banquet, maybe you could already start rehearsing your dinner dance. Who'd like to see them dance? No, not like that, Bond. Come on, be a bit ladylike. You know what to do. Her Majesty would be insulted. Go up to her, take her hand. That's it. Aren't they beautiful, everyone? Meanwhile, I think it's time to call in the big guns. Coming in from your left, our Belgian wannabe something star doubles, conventional doubles. I've never seen such a strange pyramid before. Has any of you? I think I called up 12 people. Your Highness, are you all right? Are you? Let me help you get up. Goodness, that Bond. Look, on the main dock, it's Pierce Brosnan taking off again on another mission to keep this world a safer place. Meanwhile, while we are waiting for the skiers, a big word of thanks to the judges, co-judges, all teams competing out there. Good luck, everyone. You, the audience, you've been amazing. And so, Pierce Brosnan has proven himself throughout many tests. And so, our royal banquet comes to an end. This was part of Team Belgium 2018.
Central Florida is full of fun, and we are in the middle of everywhere. My brother and I love the roller coasters and water ski show at Legoland Florida Resort. And there are tons of cool animals to see in Central Florida. We love to hang out on Winter Haven's chain of lakes. My dad enjoys playing golf, and Mom loves all the parks and trails. You can fly into Tampa or Orlando and stay in the middle of everywhere. With an easy drive to all Central Florida attractions, the Gulf, and Atlantic beaches, the fun never stops. I even got an autograph from one of the Detroit Tigers in Lakeland. Central Florida is such a great place to have fun and find new adventures. So if you'd like to learn more about Central Florida, ask your parents to go to visitcentralflorida.org. How do you make everyone happy? Choose everything.
Hey everybody, this is the 2018 World Show Ski Championships presented by Visit Central Florida. Wow, well the story of the day yesterday as well was the weather. Rarely do they get an east wind. But I'll tell you, Belgium had the worst water yesterday, and today by far they've had the worst water. This was a disaster in terms of how rough and how choppy it is. Now there's a difference between rough and choppy. The problem with, well, the deal with rough water is you can predict where the waves are going to be and how you're going to respond to it. When it's choppy, we're getting washback from the shoreline, from the big stones and rocks. You can't predict where those waves are going to crop up. It makes it really, really difficult for the skiers to perform, and that was the case here today for Belgium. One of my favorite teams of all time, and had the opportunity to live there in Belgium for a summer back in the 80s when little Aniek de Vrient was only 5 or 6 years old, and they sorely missed her today. But, you know, they ski on some very good water there. And, pardon me, one of the things about doing live, you don't get to do a redo. But anyway, rough water, 1,223 points yesterday for Team Belgium, skiing second today. But, you know, they started out and then they got to conventionals and it was a yard sale. We got a couple of text messages and some other stuff, and everybody feels the same way. The wind picked up. They went down a little bit with the conventionals, but a couple of highlights of the show. It was their ballet line. Wow, what a great pickup. They started out with 10 yesterday, picked up 7 today, started out with 9, picked up 8. The difference between today and yesterday is they made it, and they really did a terrific job, well choreographed, both on the water and on the stage. I love their prefab, their 2-3-2. Then they turned it into a double top 3-tier. Really impressive, particularly in these conditions. My hat is off to Team Belgium because they did a tremendous job with that one. The montage with the 2 sky skis and the trick skiing, I like that combo. You know, it shows a little bit of the traditional 3-event skiing, something that, hey, buddy, well, we have a lot of visitors here, some of them tall, some of them young, like 2 years old. Anyway, the prefab 2-3-2 into a double top 3-tier was arguably the highlight of the show. They did have a few yard sales on star doubles. They had 2 boats, 5 strap. That was strap doubles. That is. It was that was a tough one. Difficulty level, however, compared to 2 years ago for Belgium, way up there. So my my observation there is, you know, they're really bringing the difficulty level up. But you know, if you don't execute, you're going to have problems, and it's really unbelievably difficult to execute in weather conditions like this. And it is really, really rough. Reminiscent of some of my skiing days at Cypress Gardens when there wasn't a breakwater. This would be a calm day in March, but you learn to adapt to it. But when you only have to deal with it every so often, it makes it extremely difficult. Their ballet line, 17 strong. That was well done. They landed it. I mentioned that a little bit earlier, and it was well choreographed both on the water and off the water as well. We do have China coming up next, but we also have some superstars from Team Belgium coming up. Hoping to get Carlos van Male, who's the show manager as well as the show director. He's been around for a long time. We had an opportunity to ski together years ago. A wonderful athlete and a great director, manager for the team. So that pretty much sums it up. However, here we go. China coming up next, Canada, Team Australia, and the top seed for today, Team USA, will be skiing last. We will be taking an hour break after Team China, and so hang in there, everybody, because the 3 top seeds will be coming up again, Canada, Australia, and Team USA. If you haven't seen China ski, make sure you stick around for that. Some stuff that's really, really unique when it comes to show skiing, stuff that many people have never seen before. Their creativity and the talent out there is just phenomenal. They do have some world-class Olympic swimmers involved in this team, and obviously the choreographing of their routines is outstanding. One of the things I was kind of thrilled about, we had a great face plant off the kicker ramp with followed by a gainer, but that really did a good job there, the guy doing the gainer. Carlos van Male. Buddy, it's great. It's great to see you. And Carlos, have you ever skied in water this rough?
Oh, it was very strong water, heavy waves, and every minute you see that the waves are heavier and heavier. Also, at the waves you have on the white stuff on it. So it's. I don't think it's going to be good for China and all the other teams. Yeah, when we started, it was. Yeah, okay, it's good, but now it's terrible.
I mean, the water conditions changed during the first part of your show, and, you know, if you're not used to skiing on this, it's extremely difficult, and generally you have very, very good water in Belgium.
Yeah, normally we have flat water, and but here, whole the week it was good weather, the water was flat, it was a good condition for skiing. And yesterday morning it changed, and we have no practice with something like this. But yeah, we have a little bit fun, but normally we have more fun. Yeah.
Well, you know, Carlos, you and I've skied together, you know, many times, and you got a great site there at Jabeke and Kleinstrand. Yeah, and that was great. You know, you really dedicate thousands of hours to this club every single year. Heck of a show director, heck of an athlete. When you're not skiing, you know, people are interested, what do you do for a living?
I work to myself. I sell wood, and normally we give one show at weeks on Sunday. And when you was there, we give from the 1st of June to the 11th of September. we give every day 2 shows with Mark. It was a very nice moment at that moment. Yeah, yes.
That was a good time, you know. And Belgium is so much fun, and the people have had just a wonderful time here. I think the entire competitive group is always looking to Belgium. They're sort of the fun director of the tournament, I'd say.
Yeah. I will also say to the people in Belgium, I have so much fun here. It was very good week here. We have a great moment here with all our team Belgium. Yeah.
Well, a world-class athlete, a world-class show director, and it has been so much fun knowing and working with Carlos, and to have, you know, the opportunity to come here and watch you guys perform is a thrill for me. And I love my friends in Belgium. You're some of the dearest friends across the globe for me. The memories there, some of them I can talk about, some of them I cannot. This is a family show, but 1,223 points yesterday. We'll have to see how the judges look at it today, but they do take the water conditions into consideration, or they're supposed to. Carlos, thank you so much for joining me, and it's always a pleasure to be with you and my good friends from Belgium.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank
Hello,
you.
Belgium.
Well, you can see why everybody is always on their feet or clapping or whatever, because they are an entertaining group, a very talented group. Well, everybody, this is Mark Jackson at the 2018 World Show Ski Championships in Huntsville, Ontario. We do have Team China coming up next. Some great shows after that. We also have Team Canada, Australia, and Team USA. Stick around, more to come.